Starting today, TV Soap News and Spoilers channel will spend a weekend sharing with Days of Our Lives fans the unmissable stories that happened in the most complete way in the past week. If you don't miss these stories, you will not be missed when watching the next, happening next week. If you feel this video is good and meaningful, please continue to accompany us. The story begins to involve Sean. Belle is annoyed when EJ forces her to find a way to defeat Gabby from Demara, but she has no mind to do this now. Belle's father-in-law had just appeared alive, and EJ's sister held him captive for years. Megan also has a computer chip inserted into Beau's head. All of this led to Sean shooting his father. EJ will make some unfriendly comments about Sean that make Belle feel uncomfortable. To defuse the situation, so EJ offered the Demara jet to make up with her, but Belle chose to stay in Salem because she was busy with work. Speaking of Sean, he's still in bad shape. While some of the rest are learning the story related to Kate and start searching, while Kate is stuck on a fishing boat and with the man he saved her life. Kate is grateful to Maurizio for saving her from her own boat, but she desperately wants to meet Roman and let him know she's okay. In the end, Maurizio forces Kate to exchange the ring Roman gave her for exactly one phone call. When that phone call didn't go through, Maurizio refused to allow another call, leaving Kate desperate. And on Friday, Maurizio bought Kate a bowl of porridge for breakfast and mocked her over the ring he had in exchange for a phone call. Kate refuses to wait to die. She counterattacks and threatens to cut the ring off his finger if he doesn't let her see her boss. Maurizio finally gave in, so Kate held a knife to him as they made their way to an apartment-style room on the boat. When Kate was there, a door opened to reveal someone standing outside the screen. So she was surprised. The character will be released next Monday. Talking about the story involving Nicole, the secret between her and EJ was revealed by Sloan to EJ, causing EJ and Eric to rush into each other again. Viewers also know EJ knew Nicole was hiding something from him, but EJ didn't mind. Now he's really excited that Nicole and Eric have kept it a secret, but Eric argues that's because they know EJ won't be safe and blows up the story. It is for that reason that both chose to remain silent. EJ gave Eric a punch. Although EJ acts like this isn't over yet, Eric warns that he will pay with any more punches if EJ continues to attack him. While EJ and Eric were tense at the Demara mansion, things were equally tense. Gabby and Nicole have a tense encounter, after which Gabby writhes in pain and thinks she's faking her medical crisis as a distraction. Gabby ignored Nicole's cries of pain, but eventually Gabby realized what was happening to Nicole was real and took her to the hospital. And next week, what will Nicole do when she is faced with the news that she is pregnant? Talk about what's going on with Jada. Jada was suspicious of her about Talia. However, Raffi says his sister has no motive. However, suddenly Jada has a new clue about this case when she meets Paulina and asks more questions about the office break-in. Paulina continues to claim that everything was caused by Sloan, but Jada says that there's no sign of aggression, which means that the intruder used the key. However, Paulina insists the only key is in her pocket, which she thinks Sloan may have stolen when they confronted each other. And she said it all happened at the same time Chanel introduced her to Talia, so the wheels kept spinning for Jada. New clues caused Jada to once again learn the story related to the key. Later, Jada found out that it was Talia who copied the key, not Sloan from the shop owner's confirmation. Later, Jada tells Raffi about the evidence piled up against Talia and confronts her sister after her arrival. And she started questioning Talia about the matter. Jada asks if Talia emptied Paulina's office in the trash. She pointed out that the hardware store owner remembers. She made a copy of the key on the office break-in. If you watched this episode that day, Talia also showed a worried attitude, but she tried to show her anger and hurt at the accusation before insisting that she make an extra key. Apartment lock for the room upstairs. Talia says she forgot to tell Jada about it. After Jada went upstairs and made sure the key was still working, she felt guilty as she went back to meet Raffi. But the story may continue next week, and Jada may discover what Talia did. Talk about Talia and Colin. Talia's blind love causes her to make mistakes by helping Colin get revenge. Although Talia had some regrets, once again Colin had an impact on her. Colin assures Talia that she is helping him get justice, and thinks this is the perfect time for Chanel to pay the price. So he came up with a bold idea. It's about wanting Talia to seduce Chanel and break her heart, even though Talia is worried and thinks the job isn't suitable because she's not gay or even bi. Colin is the only one Talia wants, but he insists this won't come true for her. After Colin promises that they will be very happy together, after Chanel bids, Talia assures him she's still in with the plan to make love to him. Then she started her plan to date Chanel, but Talia starts to panic when Jada once again finds out Talia's mistake and accuses her. Talia texted Colin in complete panic because Jada had just accused her of breaking into Paulina's office. Although Talia handled that, she wondered if she could cancel the date to Chanel because she was so nervous. Colin texted back to assure Talia and advise her to continue the date. Will Talia go overboard with Chanel and realize she's slowly falling in love with Chanel, making things worse? What troubles await Colin and Talia next week? Talking about Chloe's complicated love story. When she and Xander decide to live together, they both start looking for apartments and run into Brady. He admits he's looking for an apartment to move into, lives with Rachel, and learns that Chloe intends to live with Xander. Brady wonders if Chloe will let Xander decide for her, but Xander notices that he's paying the bill. When Brady decides that it seems like Chloe's a woman to be kept under wraps, she insists that she will soon make her own money and advise her not to get involved with Xander because it's a mistake. However, Chloe will defend her decision and continue to stick with Xander right in front of Brady. Although Brady will run out of hope for a reunion with Chloe, she will try to convince him that it won't happen this weekend. For Chloe, there's no point in wasting any more time because Rachel explains to Brady that she can't be held responsible for Rachel's plan. Brady realizes that it's really over and accepts it, so Chloe and Brady agree that they will always love each other before kissing goodbye. After Chloe's decision, we see the reluctant reunion of Gwen and Brady. Alex just told Gwen that he and she can't date each other now. Now Alex wants to focus on work, and Gwen also agreed to that parting even when she felt sad. And this past week, we've seen Gwen and Brady together work through their grief. Brady thinks Gwen would be better without Xander, but he protests when Gwen suggests that she might be better without Chloe too. Although Brady insists they won't cry on each other's shoulders, Gwen looks angry and makes it clear that she's not crying before shouting for the waiter. The fact that Gwen and Brady interacted with each other gave us a new thought. Will Gwen and Brady become the new couple in Salem? Talking about Alex after he broke up with Gwen and helped Maggie take over as Titan manager. He ran into Stephanie and Kayla after they went back to Salem. That led to Alex having to apologize for being selfish and causing Stephanie to miss Kayla's last moments. But Kayla pointed out that it wasn't her last and accepted her apology. Alex is relieved to be forgiven by Kayla and then mentions to Stephanie that he has started therapy with Marlena. Stephanie thought that was great news before the conversation turned to a problem Alex needed her help with. Alex has already prepared the pitch, but he admits he would feel a lot better if Stephanie, the world-class communications expert, joined her at the meeting. Since Titan is one of Stephanie's top clients, she thinks this could also be a big win for SJPR and agrees to help Alex by going with him. But will everything go smoothly when we learn Alex will be fired by Maggie for his mistake in the next few days? Does that have anything to do with the story of Alex and Stephanie? Those are the stories that took place this past week, and we once again wanted to share with you before we all move on to the new week. Thank you for watching our video. Our TV channel, Soap News and Spoilers, is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.